at Benzinga's NFT show. We got a good one for you here on this Thursday. We are going to be talking about an upcoming NFT reality show, question mark. You'll find out the details on that and what NFTs are included. We also have poop emojis coming. Yes, that's right. Poop emoji NFTs. Find out more on that. And we'll actually be talking about some upcoming NFT mints that should be on your radar. All that and the latest news coming up after this. Stay tuned. This is The Roadmap. All right, everyone. As I said, this is The Roadmap, Benzinga's NFT show. We got a lot to dive into and talk about, and definitely want to get to those upcoming NFTs to watch, with some mints happening this weekend and early next week that we probably won't see you until after those have happened. So definitely want to take a look at that. Before we get started with today's show, do want to give a shout out to our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by FTX US, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world in terms of trading volume and daily users. And the FTX app is used by over 6 million people to buy crypto and NFTs. No transaction or withdrawal fees. You can use your phone or computer, and the FTX US trading platform offers NFT trading on both the Ethereum and Solana blockchains with no gas fees. To find out more and get started with your own FTX account, click on the link in the description below and also in the chat right now, and let FTX know that Benzinga sent you their way. With that being said, I want to give a quick call to action. Make sure you smash the like on today's video and subscribe to Benzinga's YouTube channel if you have not done so already. And shout out to all our live viewers right now. If you are here watching us live, let us know in the comments right now. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And also shout out to everyone watching this video after we aired. With that being said, I think it's time to bring on my co-host and producer, the one and only Alyssa. Alyssa, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good on this Thursday. No show yesterday. We had a great Benzinga boot camp. Hopefully everyone was able to tune into that and learn some trading ideas and some trading strategies for the stock market and maybe even some crypto. But today we're back. We're going to be talking NFTs. So let's start with what's moving, right? So we're going to take a look at Crypto Slam, which provides data on NFTs by sales volume. And I mean, Alyssa, we looked at this on Tuesday, and not a ton has changed. Bored Ape topping the list, but CryptoPunks, 306% increase in sales volume yesterday. Also, Moonbird's Oddities at 8th, Genuine Undead 7th, big increase. But most of the common names here in the top 10, So Rare, Moonbirds, Other Deed, also Doodles and CloneX kind of fighting for that top 10 spot. And Potatoes at 14th, Alyssa, from Meme Land, still kind of coming close to the top 10. That one seems like it's not going to fade away. Anything jump out to you today in the top 10 or top 20 for sales volume?
No, I mean the okay, So Rare being number 2, maybe, yeah.
So Rare, Alyssa, I feel like I want to go back and look. Like, that one has, like, it went from being like in the top 15 to that one has been like top 3 now, like the past couple weeks. And I'm wondering if a lot of that has to do with like soccer season starting up, right? So the English Premier League started. I think a lot of the European leagues started. So maybe people, are buying up those soccer moments. And that kind of goes back to my thesis, right? Which we're going to talk about NFL all day later, that like NBA Top Shot and NFL all day are going to jump back into the top 10 once the seasons actually start. I mean, if So Rare can do it for soccer season, I feel like NFL and NBA can as well. What do you think of that?
Yeah. I was gonna say it's exactly what you talk about like all the time.
Seasonality, right?
Yeah, seasonality, and I didn't think about that, like soccer, aka football.
Football,
season.
yeah. I know. I probably have some viewers out that I keep saying soccer. Alyssa, I struggle when these articles about like soccer teams, right? So I wrote about Manchester United yesterday, right? Because they were in the news because of some guy named Elon Musk.
Who's that?
But like, am I like football club Manchester United, soccer team Manchester United? I'm like, what should I call them? Because I don't want to confuse people. I don't want to piss people off. So I think I ended up going with soccer team, but I don't know. So, but yeah.
Go with what you know.
Everyone outside the U.S., it's football. Everyone in the U.S., well, not everyone, but most people, it's soccer. So,
what is this aliens? Aliens?
Oh, you know what? I did up the other day. Is it Pixel? I feel like it's Pixel.
It's Pixel, yeah.
I don't know a lot about it. It kind of reminds me of some other ones though. What are we at right now? 0.09. I feel like it was higher the other day when I looked.
Activity.
But this is 10,000. I feel like they had a decent sized Twitter, 21,000. We've got a lot of followers in common, which means it's followed by a lot of NFT people. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't hear much about this one until the mint, and now I see it popping up. And I mean, it looks like it's got some momentum still. So, did you know anything about this one?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
It must.
We'll have to take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the artwork looks cool. I like some of those backgrounds there.
What is like this? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about like some of the heads there. Yeah. I don't know.
That was what, number 6, 7 day. Okay.
Yeah, and immutable swap there at 8th, Alyssa. Immutable X, remember, is the blockchain being used by like GameStop and some others for these gaming NFTs. The fact that that is up there that high makes me think that Immutable is going to get some more recognition here pretty soon.
Yeah.
The rare ape yacht club. Yeah, I don't know this one as well either, but if I feel like I heard about this one before it was going to mint, if it is the one I'm thinking of.
This one? Is it this?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, OpenSea. Let's go to OpenSea.
Yeah. 0.4 floor right now. Yeah, so yeah. It's about, I mean, Alyssa, when your OpenSea profile literally says, this is the intersection of NFTs, meme, and culture. Like, I feel like they knew what they were doing. And yeah. So.
This took too long for me to read. The gears in my brain were working. Like, what is rare of Pepe? Okay.
The Pepe, yeah. So.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
0.4. Nice.
Yeah. All right, Alyssa. So we have a new NFT announcement to talk about. You and I talked about this one off screen. I wrote an article. Recur, which is the same company that did some Nickelodeon drops, right? Rugrats, Hey Arnold. They also had an upcoming Hello Kitty mint, which we'll talk about later. They have a new collection coming from a character that people know all too well. It is the poop emoji. That's right. Emoji NFTs are coming September 22nd. This is being called Emoji Forever, the first drop, which implies that there will be more emoji NFTs. And Alyssa, I don't know if you're ready for this one. If you're trying to launch an NFT, right? Maybe you create like a mascot or a spokesperson. The collection will be led by emoji personality Barry Dingle.
Are you kidding me?
He is not a personality. He is personality Barry Dingle is mascot here. So yeah.
Huh.
So I wrote this article, and like obviously we know the emoji brand, right? I mean, there's been Emoji Movie. Emojis are used on Twitter. Emojis are used in text. Emoji, though, according to one of these data sources here, is the third top brand, most influential brand by the Power List, ranked behind Lego and Coca-Cola. I mean, I think everyone listening and watching knows what an emoji is. So we're getting emoji NFTs. So Alyssa, like, I want to laugh at this, right? Poop emoji NFTs, but also if you partner with the emoji brand to launch NFTs, what emoji would you launch first? Or would you do just a collection of all the emojis? You know, like a normal 10,000 drop with like 100 for each. But the fact that there's like thousands of emojis, the possibilities are really endless here. So like if you could pick any emoji to turn into an NFT collection, what would you use or what would you start with?
I mean, if you really want to, I personally wouldn't go with the poop emoji, okay? But I can see why they went with that one, because that one is literally everywhere, and like the merchandise and everything. Like there's pillows, there's blankets, there's toys, they're everywhere. So that one is like a good go. I don't know, because like you could go with like one specific emoji and like work off of that. But I like the idea of like having them like a lot, like all more like maybe all the popular emojis. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can say, you know, that the poop emoji, I think, is probably the most recognizable one.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why they went with it. Another recognizable one, and one of my favorites to use, is the like cry laughing emoji. I feel like that could be a good one in the future. But like, I don't know how well you can expand this. Like, can we do a whole collection of, you know, happy face emoji NFTs, you know, sad face? Like, I feel like there's only so many emojis that are going to translate to the NFT world well. I guess if well is even the right word there. This is a smaller collection, I think, right? It's 2,222 PFPs being offered. I do like that number. I was a little worried, right? If we get 10,000 poop emojis, like, and then it doesn't do well, are they going to stop doing the emoji NFTs? We don't have details on the price point yet either. That's another thing, right? But Recur has been doing these drops where they've been, you know, like $50 each. I think it'll see interest there. You know, if this was a normal drop for like a couple hundred, probably not. But I mean, I feel like it could surprise, right? So I don't know if I'll be buying any. I do have my Recur pass, so I get first access. So I might look at it, but I mean, we also have a month until this mint. So Alyssa, what do you think? Are you in on the poop emoji NFTs? Oh, I think you're muted, Alyssa.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how I did that. I don't know if I would be. I'm thinking back to like the Nickelodeon drop and all that.
Yeah.
It's popular, so like you could actually do like a good flip on it, you know?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I'm not one to, I mean, encourage flipping or really talk about it, but like ultimately, like I don't need to own one, but if someone else wants one, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. My kids
Yeah.
would probably want them, but I'm not even going to tell my kids there are poop emoji NFTs because then they're really going to want them. So maybe we'll
Yeah.
look at the pictures a month or two from now when I can be like, oh, it's sold out. I can't get any now.
You know that
So
that 2,222 number is a play on number 2. It just
that's
dawned on me.
oh, you know what? It just dawned on me as soon as
Yep.
you started
Yeah.
saying that.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh. Yep.
number 2,
The big joke, haha, funny.
very interesting. Wow.
Uh,
So oh yeah, it's
I,
launching September 22nd,
oh wow.
2022. I
Dude,
mean,
they're having a
September doesn't have
blast.
a 2, but they got lots of 2s there. Yeah. So
If they were to go on and do more emojis, I think they'd just pull like you said, like the most popular, the laugh cry,
do you think combine some together? So maybe do like all
maybe.
the happy faces together, right? Because like I don't think you could do like a individual collection of each one. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. The one of ones could be like the ones that people like have gone off and made themselves, like the Chad,
Yeah.
emoji and all that. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you should have seen it coming. Emoji NFTs,
Yeah.
right? Right.
Definitely. Alyssa, all right. Here's a fun one I've been waiting to talk about for a while. But we got more comments about them today on Twitter. So there is this company called the Real Metaverse. And they are working on something really, really cool. Right. So we talk about TV shows on the roadmap sometimes, right? These different NFTs being used in TV shows. I remember at VCon, right? Seth Green is working on a show that has a Bored Ape, a gutter cat, and some other NFTs. I really like that idea of combining NFTs. So as you take a look at this video here, the Real Metaverse is doing a parody reality show, right? So not a real reality show, but a kind of spoof on it using NFTs. And look at this. So we have a Roboto, we have a Bored Ape, we have a Cool Cat, we have a Doodle, and we have a World of Women. So 5 top NFT projects. They're using one of each. So far as what they've shown in the trailer. So they have taken these NFTs, they've animated them, they've created names for them, right? So they actually have a Twitter account for each one. So we have Doodle Claudine, World of Women Journey, Cool Cat Monty, Roboto Sam, and Bored Ape Pete. And this is just, I mean, it's really cool. It's really interesting. I can't wait to see more. They do have a smaller following right now. Looks like 2,300 on Twitter. I think their Discord is just over 1,300. But I mean, I think there's a lot of opportunity here. And if we explore their website a little bit too, I mean, you can see those pictures there. Then, so here's the website, right? So, like, look at that house, Alyssa, right? So it almost is like kind of like, a Real World or like a Big Brother, right? Where like people are on a reality show in a house. So these NFTs are going to be interacting with each other, with these different personalities and everything. And then as you, I think, scroll down here, we get to the different cast, right? The 5 characters that are featured. And then the episodes guide is pretty cool, right? Because they're going to be doing, hey, what's up, Manny? They're going to be releasing these different episodes real soon. We'll get into that in a minute. And people who have these passes can actually interact along the way, right? We like interactive, we like utility. So season 1, you can actually get your character animated. So if you're a holder of an NFT from one of the 5 OG communities, that's Bored Apes, Cool Cats, Robotos, World of Women, and Doodles. And you're in the top 500 on our leaderboard. So they have a leaderboard. You can win a spot to have your character make a cameo appearance in the first season. And then going forward for season 2, they're going to have different NFTs, more utility for pass holders. This is really cool. They're even going to do a producer's room for special episodes like Where Are They Now? But you earn points in the Discord on Twitter for that leaderboard with the different some Mad Libs games and some other activities, some pop-up contests. I mean, so listen, this is pretty cool, right? If you own an NFT from one of those 5, you can actually be featured on an episode. So like if you own a Roboto, a Cool Cat, a World of Women, a Doodle, a Bored Ape. So we've seen Bored Apes used a lot, across some of these different mediums. But Alyssa, how about including, Cool Cats, World of Women, Doodles, and Robotos? Do you think those are all strong picks here? You think these 5 can interact well and go together? Are they going to get along in this house?
Yes. Oh, I don't know. But I don't know, because this is so cool. And I can like see the chaos already unraveling. I love the fact that there's a Roboto in here. Love it.
Me too. And I'm excited because I think that Roboto could give us a small little preview of like what's capable. Because Robotos has a whole show coming out right? An animated show. Yeah, and hey, what's up, Rashira? Yes. Yeah, use my cat, right? So like I kind of want to play along on this, right? The different leaderboard, and there's a chance to get NFTs featured in here. And I didn't read all up on this. Again, we're going to try to have the Real Metaverse on the show for an interview soon. So we'll get all the details. But one thing I do know, Alyssa, which we'll get to in a sec, is this Bored Ape is owned by someone famous that a lot of people have heard of. So that Bored Ape there belongs to Alexis Ohanian, the co-founder of Reddit. So oof. I think it'd be pretty cool, right? If you had an NFT and you could say, hey, my NFT was in a TV show with Alexis Ohanian's Bored Ape. Or, I mean, you could even just, say, hey, I was sort of in a reality show with sort of Alexis Ohanian, right? However you want to say it, you could tell people. Yeah, Benzinga reality show. Remember when we were doing like those like behind the scenes and the like producer videos and pranks and office videos? We did sort of a reality segment, but that kind of stopped. But I mean, there's an idea, right? Doing a reality show soon. Endless content. Yeah. Definitely. All right, so here we have this tweet from Alexis Ohanian today. So again, he is the co-founder of Reddit. He's an investor. He's heavily in the NFT and the Web3 space. So he tweeted, get ready. Invisible Universe has been working on an animated reality show called Real Metaverse, starring a Bored Ape, Cool Cat, Doodle, World of Women, and Roboto. Guess who the Bored Ape is? Of course, if you listened to me a minute ago, you already know. That's the ape I minted over a year ago, Bored Ape number 229. My ape is featured in season 1, over 30 episodes that are 1 to 2 minutes long, premiering August 30th. I love this idea from the moment I heard about it. 5 blue chip projects appearing together in one place is unheard of, but it proves the use case of NFTs and how they can build bridges with communities and creators to entertain. That is an amazing sense of validation there from Alexis Ohanian. Alyssa, what do you think of his post there? Like, what stands out from what he has to say about this project, the Real Metaverse?
Okay, hold on. I want to go back. Like 30 episodes. That's 1 to 2 minutes long. That's pretty good. And it's coming so soon.
Yeah.
Does he have? So it basically him in a reality TV show, right? Like I'm sure he's got saying whatever he's doing. He's ape, right?
I would think so. I'm curious how they do like the voices, right? Because I'm guessing they just have voice actors, but no one famous doing the voices.
But yeah, everything else he said though, like it's bullish.
I
5 blue
like
chips. Yeah.
I
What?
like the 1 to 2 minute episodes,
Yes.
right,
Yes.
Alyssa? I mean, you're part of Benzinga, you know, the social media team, video team, all that, right? And we know by now that short form video content is incredibly important right now and growing fast. I like to think I have a decent attention span, right? Like I can watch a half hour show, an hour show. I feel like sometimes even a full movie, but definitely short form content I also like, right? Watching 1 to 2 minute videos. I don't know about like 6-second or 10-second videos. Like I might not go that low, but like 1 to 2 minutes I feel like is really a good starting point for this. And I think it's a good test to see what people really want. 30 episodes, I think is a big number for a first season. But again, if they're only 1 to 2 minutes, I don't know how these are spaced out. So Alyssa, I mean, we can play the director chair right now. Do you think they should release these like, I mean, let's say they have all 30 shot, right? Because we know that animation takes a long time to do. Let's say they have all 30 episodes done. How would you release them? Would you release it like one a day, one a week, one a month? Like how do you best get people involved with your show?
It's a really good question, and I don't want to go and say like I do want to say one a week, but I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe. Yeah, no, don't know. I would probably say one a week, but one.
I think 1 a week is where I would lean to. And again, maybe they already have announced this, and this is assuming they already have it done. Because I mean, even though it's a 1 to 2 minute episode, it could take a week or 2 weeks to make each episode, right? So hypothetically, there's a chance that these are only released like
Happy Tree Friends, yes.
Yeah. There is, you know, a chance that these are released once a month just because they take some time to put together. So we're gonna find out more from that company, though. I can't wait. Alyssa, like, go ahead.
I want to go back to like what Shelly literally just said, the Happy Tree Friends thing. Have you ever watched that?
Yeah.
Okay, so like yeah, it's really short form, right? And just when I was in middle school, I binged the crap out of every single one of them. So like maybe this could be one of those ones, you know. They could probably release all of it at once, and maybe people would binge it, or maybe half and half, or one a week, or one a day. I don't know. It really depends on how everyone like takes it.
I mean, I know from watching like kids shows nowadays, right, that like, let's say a 30-minute window is really like a 20-minute show or a 20-minute window after ads. And then what most of these animated companies do is they split that into 2 episodes. So the episodes are like 10 to 12 minutes long, right? My kids don't watch anymore, but like when we were watching like Paw Patrol and shows like that, right? They're really like 10 to 12 minutes per like episode because there's 2 episodes pushed together. Yeah, classic shorts. I think this is well done. I think this is well thought out. Also, like, to me, I don't know if they're looking for like a partner in the media space, but like I feel like this is where like you know, maybe not a Netflix, but where like some of these big media companies jump in to test the use case, right? So like let's say these can air on the Real Metaverse's like website first, but maybe Netflix or someone tries to grab these because 1 to 2 minutes and 30 episodes, like that's a good test, right? It's not like you're buying the rights to 8 hours of content, right? And putting it out there to see if everyone will watch 8 hours full of this show, right? I mean, we're talking 30 minutes to 60 minutes total for the whole first season.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see like what happens with it. It all depends on like the content inside of what it is. It doesn't even have to be the best animation either.
Yeah. And I like the fact that they're doing, interaction with their fans and their community, right? So they're going to have those passes. They're going to have that leaderboard. There's an incentive, right, for people to watch, an incentive for people to get involved because they can actually be featured on the show. I mean, that's huge, right? And then, so 7,200 producer passes are coming, it looks like. And then also 20 ultra rare passes where you get bonus points. There is a roadmap on the website, Alyssa. I totally didn't scroll all the way down before, but mint date TBD, reveal date TBD, and then phase 2, guest star submissions reviewed and chosen, 3rd and 4th community written episode, a airdrop to our top 500 holders on the leaderboard. So again, like this leaderboard is going to play an important role in season 1 and season 2. And then, I mean, there's so much to unpack here. And Alyssa, another good question, right, is like, if you could make a TV show with 5 NFTs, so characters from 5 NFTs, do you think you could come up with your 5, and what would it be?
Like from any project, or
from any project? Like what NFTs would be good like on a show, like a show like this? Like, do you think they picked the best 5? I mean, it's obviously an opinion question, but like, who would you pick in your 5?
Well, obviously a Bored Ape. Obviously. And then a cool cat. A Roboto too. Like, I do like that. I'm not sure about the Doodle, and I'm also like on the fence about or the woman. I yes, but like I need to scroll through like maybe not a Azuki, a Clone X, maybe one of those.
Yeah, I think they picked a solid 5, and I think
they did.
I mean, Alyssa, we could go on about this for days, and maybe this is a question to start asking some guests too, right? If you could pick 5 to make a show on, I think I would do, and this is just today, my opinion's going to change, I'm sure. I would pick a Bored Ape, a cool cat, a Roboto, a crypto dad, and I think a female Deadfellas.
That's a good.
I think that would be my 5 solid right now for a show.
I think, yeah, and maybe, yeah.
But like, I kind of like what you said about Clone X. You could almost go like the family route. So like, this is the reality show style, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you want to do like a family sitcom featuring NFTs, right? Like, you could do like a crypto dad, a crypto mom. You could do Clone X as the kid, right? I mean, yeah, you got Bubble Goose Ballers. Like, you could have, I mean, like a robot style, like, remember Jetsons had like the robot butler? Like, you could use a Roboto in that regard.
Yeah.
You could use Cool Cat. You could use some of these other animal NFTs, almost like Family Guy style, right? With Brian, being part of the family and talking. Like, you could do a family sitcom.
There's a lot you can do, and like when I'm really thinking about it, there's a lot of projects I would like to throw in a TV show, and I would throw in as much as I possibly can with all their personalities, like from the project itself and from what the picture you have is. Like, I would throw Fang Gang in there, and a cool cat, a Bored Ape, a Roboto, probably a Toy Booger, because those are nuts.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a stash. The Bubble Goose Baller too, like a crypto dad, maybe even a mom. There's a lot to choose from, and you can get something really, really good out of it if you like really plan the content and, I don't know, thought about the story.
Yeah.
Now I want to do this.
So Alyssa, with that being said, right, let's say you own an animation studio, or you're a director, right? Would you rather do a show with like 5 from the same collection? So like, let's say 5 Bored Apes, or would you rather split it up between different collections like this style? Like what's your preference after now seeing, you know, the different models here?
It really depends on what story I'm going for, first off, and then like I don't. It depends. It's a big depend moment right here. I
Yeah.
think I would want to go for like as many projects as I can, but if I have like 5 Bored Apes who like seriously poof a big old story in my brain, then I go that route.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah,
you
and
do?
I would do this now, I think. Pick different collections, and like I said, like after seeing that video at VCon of Seth Green, like he's actually doing like a show with real like live action,
Yeah.
himself, other actors, plus a Bored Ape, plus a gutter cat, plus some other NFTs. So like he's doing live action plus NFTs, but the NFTs are also from other collections. I kind of like that, but I kind of like this style of just like 5 NFTs, 5 different communities. I don't know, like I just think this is another great use case of where we're going to see NFTs headed, right? Like people for a
Yeah.
long time, I think, you know, have been like, oh, it's just a picture. You know, right? Like what's going to happen to NFTs? Well, NFTs are going to change the media game, right? They're going to change animation. You know, there's going to be a ton of shows and movies
Yeah.
using NFT characters.
I mean,
And
they're
I think that's going to ramp up here.
yeah, they're being made right now, and like I think as soon as they finally are released for us to watch, they're probably going to be a lot more popping up. Let's be
Yeah.
honest here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, Alyssa, we talked to Doug the other day, right, from Toy Boogers. We know that there is a Time Studios show coming with Toy Boogers. We've also talked to Pablo. We know that there's a Roboto show coming. And then
Yeah.
Time Studios also signed with Smiles and someone else. Alyssa, you and I grew up in the generation of crossover episodes, right? Like on Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, TGIF, all these different, you know, things. Like, can we get a crossover episode when Time Studio comes, right? Between Robotos and Toy Boogers? Like, I mean, I feel like that would be cool. Also, as we've talked to Doug before, right? Kit Bash Boogers combining, you know, Toy Boogers, Deadfellas, Cool Cats, and Robotos. Like, I think that could be integrated into a show where you could have the 4 different NFTs, and then, you know, all of a sudden Stash somehow turns them into these Kit Bash.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like the opportunities here are just endless.
It really, yeah, seriously. Yeah. I'm so excited to see everything happen.
I'm excited, and Alyssa, we only have to wait 12 days, like August 30th. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't like, oh, a year from now there's gonna be one episode. It's like, no, there's gonna be an episode August 30th, and like I can't wait to hear more about this. So we're gonna work on getting them on next week or the week after. Because there's so many. I have questions, right? Alyssa, you got questions for the Real Metaverse?
Questions? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to hear all about this. So stay tuned, everyone out there. We will work on getting that interview lined up.
The
Yeah, and
3D.
like I like the side by sides that they've done with these, right? Like
Yeah. They did
they
well.
look good.
Yeah.
They look good as 3D. Like I don't know about every NFT going 3D, but like these look good.
I want to yeah. I want to see a like a 2D cartoon too with like multiple characters, not just 3D. I love 2D style. I love it.
Yeah. This is really cool, though. Alyssa, we could spend forever, I'm sure, talking about this. We'll get to a couple more topics, and then, as I said, we'll get into the upcoming mints to watch. So next on the list here, this happened earlier today. We did have another vinyl. This time a Mutant 8 from Superplastic. This is kind of cool. Again, they offered it to holders of mutant apes and also the public. I totally forgot about this. I think it was at 11 o'clock today. So I did not buy one. But yeah, what do you think of these different vinyls being introduced for some of the top projects here?
I like it. I love physical items like this.
Look at that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at the detail. Oh my goodness.
I love it. Hold on, let's go back.
Yeah, I think we need to see more, like, I know like that was the big thing on everyone's roadmap, right? Like when NFTs first came out, right? Merch. And it was like, okay, let's do a t-shirt, let's do a sweatshirt, let's do a hat. I want to see more of this, right? Vinyls, toys, plushies, right? And maybe that's the kid in me or the fact that I have kids, but like, I don't know. Make stuff that can go like on a shelf, on a wall, or can be played with. Like,
yeah, let me release my inner kid, please.
Yeah. Like, it's great to have the NFT, but give me something for the real world too. So
yeah, so I could stare at it.
Yeah,
literally, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it would look great on desk here too. So all right, so here's another collection to talk about. We haven't talked about this one in a while. Boss Beauties. Boss Beauties, of course, a female NFT. They have been in the news before. They've done some different partnerships, but they signed a deal with WME, which is one of the leading talent agencies. And they said that that's going to help with film, TV, digital, and gaming platforms, live events, and brand partnerships. This was a collection of 10,000 NFTs and women empowerment. And also, Alyssa, I remember from their traits, right, that there's like CEOs, doctors, pilots, nurses, superheroes, like really cool to kind of integrate, jobs into the traits. And they also have been well supported by celebrities, right? I know Reese Witherspoon, Ava Longoria, they own them. And then they've done some limited edition collections too. Remember, we had the one where it had Harriet Tubman, Princess Diana, Rosa Parks, and some others. This is really cool. I'm not surprised at all to see them sign a talent agency deal. So, Alyssa, what do you think? Boss Beauties, do we get a TV show? Do we get a movie? Do we get a video game? Like, where do you think they head first or at all with this new talent deal?
Maybe the TV show movie route.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know about video game. But definitely, I like this one. Very bright.
That is bright, yeah.
I love it. Yeah, no, I think a TV show, especially because they have their, their jobs.
Yeah, that's as soon as TV and the jobs, I feel like clicks, right? Again, like family sitcom, that style, right? Like you could do like a Friend style show, right? With like six Boss Beauties women, right? And talking about, jobs and dating and their life and stuff, right? Like this again, like into media or TV here because I have all these ideas. So
maybe it's because I just had an idea. Can someone make this is for me, okay? Can someone please make like a Sim style game but with like NFTs? I would play that.
Alyssa, man. Yes.
Please.
Okay, so the Real Metaverse. Maybe they should just do that, right? Take their 5 characters and make a Sims game too, where you can actually like do it yourself.
Yeah. Like get some projects in there. Maybe Boss Beauty is perfect for that. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Please.
Yes. Why don't we have that, right? Like
I don't know. Maybe someone will listen to this and take it.
Maybe someone's working on it, but if anyone out there knows that someone's working on this, let us know because we'd love to hear more about it. I mean, this is just so cool. And again, Alyssa, like lots of NFT projects have signed talent deals which those talent deals mean there's going to be movies, there's going to be shows, there's going to be partnerships, right? Like, I mean, maybe you're a company and you partner with, you know, a female-focused brand. Like, here you have one in Boss Beauties. Like, that's a great partner to have, right? So
Yeah.
maybe we'll see a Boss Beauty on the Real Metaverse season 2, right? Like, there's lots of opportunities. So, but Alyssa, it's 2:50. We got like 10 minutes left, so I think it's time, as promised, to talk about some upcoming mints here to watch, because we will not be back until Tuesday, and some of these mints are actually happening over the next couple days. So up first, we have one that I talk about way too much. We have NFL All Day from Dapper Labs, right? This is the NFL moment, similar to NBA Top Shot. So they launched in beta last year. They are now opening up to the public finally. It's hard to believe they haven't been these public drops, but this is happening tomorrow. So tomorrow they are doing a pack drop called NFL All Day Rewind. These are $59 a pack, 25,000 packs offered, and you get 4 moments per pack. You do have a chance to get some legendaries, including Tom Brady and others. This is really cool. I own some NFL All Day moments, but public pack drop tomorrow for the first time. Alyssa, I mean, NBA Top Shot, right? We saw when they were public, out of beta, they sold out real fast on all these drops. Do you think we see that again tomorrow? I mean, we're in preseason for NFL. It seems like good timing, right?
Yeah, it's perfect timing, and it's NFL. It's gonna fly off the shelves, I think so.
I'm a little surprised it's 25,000. I mean, I remember NBA Top Shot, it was like 40,000, 50,000 packs on a lot of those drops. But then, of course, they did run into having too much supply eventually. So maybe NFL All Day is just going smaller to start with and keeping it that way. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get one of these tomorrow. I don't have very high hopes, but
I wish you
it's
luck.
kind of like the lottery, right? You just kind of do it. So I'll click the join line button and I'll try to get in. And if I get in, I get in. If not, and if I do get a pack, maybe we'll open it on stream next week. So, but that is tomorrow. That's our first one on the list. And then, of course, coming up on Saturday, August 20th, for anyone who missed our last episode and our last interview, we have Toy Stash coming from Toy Boogers. So this is a launch of 11,111 NFTs. And if you own a Toy Booger or a Kit Bash Booger, you get a free claim on Saturday. And then also there is a pre-sale for those on the list from some communities that they've partnered with. And then, of course, if there are any left, there is a public mint happening for the remaining 6,666. My favorite part of this, of course, is the fact that it's a free claim for Kit Bash Boogers holders, because that means I get a free one. But Alyssa, for anyone who doesn't own one, 0.025 is the mint price. I love that price. Alyssa, thoughts on Toy Stash? I mean, we just were covering this, but what should everyone know about Toy Stash on Saturday?
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I really can't wait. And that price is so good. And they're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can't wait.
Doug keeps sharing more pictures too. Like, it's like, come on, Doug. Like, we already went through and picked our favorites, and now you're dropping more. Like, so. Yeah. But I'm so excited. My kids are excited. I mean, it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait to see what I get. An instant reveal too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, Alyssa, we see a lot of these projects where you have to wait 24 hours or you have to wait a couple days, or some of them you have to wait like a week to have it revealed. Instant reveal. Like, I love that. So super excited about Toy Stash.
Yeah, I love Doug so much. Like,
he's like always so much fun.
Seriously, and like the fact that he just keeps giving us more, he just keeps giving, and I love it. Like, so, and it's not even like like he's not asking for a lot either. He's like, here, take this cute little picture I drew.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and then after that, we do have a drop coming up on Nifty from Drift. Alyssa, if you can pull up, I think there's a video he put out. So Drift, for anyone who doesn't know, oh no, it's down. I bet he's got a different one then. Shoot, I didn't update this.
No.
For anyone who doesn't know, Drift, aka Drifter Shoots, he has a mint happening on Nifty. I'm trying to find the video here, but if you don't know who he is, he has no fear of heights. He likes to climb bridges and tall buildings. And then he turns those amazing pictures into NFTs. And normally these are very, very expensive to get. But this mint, I think there's a couple different price points. It was all in this video that I saw, and now I can't find this video. So I'm a little bummed, but make sure to check it out on Sunday. So did you find a video?
I don't know, man. I'm trying.
Oh,
maybe
man.
if it loads. What is this? Oh,
man, I can't believe.
I love Drift though. Like,
I know, and I wanna give a shout out, and I wanna but I feel like I want to put more information out there. So
yeah.
All right. Well, everyone will just have to check that out. I mean, these are amazing pictures, amazing things. Like I'm gonna check it out, see what the price point is, because I've wanted to own a Drift piece for a long time, haven't been able to get one. So definitely one to keep on your radar. Again, that is on August 21st. And then Alyssa, coming next week on Tuesday, August 23rd, we have Tony Stewart, NASCAR champion, racing legend, is dropping an NFT collection with Orange Comet. Orange Comet, of course, did the Walking Dead NFTs previously. I actually had the privilege of speaking with Tony Stewart on the phone yesterday for an interview. So I do have an exclusive article coming out later today on Benzinga. So stay tuned to Benzinga's Twitter, my Twitter. We'll get that article out. But there is a collection of 30 champion NFTs, which celebrate his different cars that he has driven. You saw in the picture there. Everyone who buys one of those 30 also gets an autographed fire suit, right, that he wears when he races. These champion NFTs are $5,000. There is also a legacy collection with 500 NFTs. That price point to be determined still. But Alyssa, really cool. So 30 champion NFTs. If you buy one, again, they're $5,000. If you buy one, you get the NFT, you get the autographed fire suit, and if all 30 of those sell out, which I'm assuming they will, one of the 30 buyers is going to win a car. Tony's race car. You will get at your house. That's pretty sweet. I don't know what I would do with the race car if I won. But that's a big flex, right? To own a race car.
How much are these?
$5,000.
Okay, so man, that's pretty good. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
you get an autographed fire suit, which I'm guessing those probably are worth a couple grand by themselves, plus the NFT, plus you have a chance to win this race car. I mean, that's sweet. And I grew up a fan of Tony Stewart. He was my dad's favorite race car driver. He drove the number 20 Home Depot, a NASCAR. He also raced in some of the other leagues. Again, that article coming out later. There's what a fire suit looks like. This is a sweet collection. So make sure to check this out.
I see race fans possibly popping in there. I don't know. That's really freaking cool.
Yeah. I love the utility, right? Like it's not just an NFT, you get an autograph. I think even the legacy collection, the 500, I think if you buy more than one, you get an autographed hat. You also have the chance to win like a Zoom session with Tony Stewart, right? Want to hang with Tony? I didn't even get to do a Zoom session with him, right? Like I was on the phone. But if you get these NFTs, like you have a chance to talk to him. A 1 in 5 chance to win a 30-minute virtual hangout with Tony. Like that's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. More athletes getting into the NFT space, Alyssa. And I think Tony's doing it the right way here, right? He's not just launching like a PFP or like a collection and then just walking away. Like he's going to take care of his holders here. It reminds me a little bit of like the Steph Curry FTX drop, right?
Yeah, he's giving fans and others like a chance to actually like have something from him that they probably would never be able to get ever.
Yes, exactly. That's what I love about it. And again, stay tuned to Benzinga for that article coming out later. And then lastly on the list here, next week on August 25th, that is Thursday, you'll probably hear us talk about it again before then. Hello Kitty NFT collection from Recur. If you do own one of those Recur passes, you will get early access. Otherwise, my guess is that these will be sold similar to the Nickelodeon ones they did, right? In the pack style. The cool thing about Recur is it is compatible with multiple Web3 wallets on any blockchain, multi-chain launch. So these can appear, on the Recur site. You'll also see them on OpenSea if you want. You'll be able to sell them multiple places, which I really like. So shout out to them. And I do own a Recur pass. And Alyssa, I'll probably be trying to get these because Hello Kitty is a massive global brand. Like we talked about emoji. Emoji's pretty big. Hello Kitty's been a pretty big worldwide brand, especially huge like over in Japan and other places.
Yeah, like if you say Hello Kitty, the image of Hello Kitty will pop into your brain, and that'll probably go for everyone.
That's a great point. Yeah, like I'd be curious, like if you said Hello Kitty to 100 people, like how many of those 100 picture the cat like right away and probably have that image in their head? I would guess 90% or more. Yeah, I really would. Like
it's everywhere.
That is strong brand power. So I definitely think this launch will do well. I think it'll be similar to the Nickelodeon one where it'll pop right away. And for that reason, I'll probably be trying to get in because I do own the pass. Like I've owned this Recur pass for months, Alyssa, and it gets me early access. And I didn't take advantage of it with the Nickelodeon drop, which cost me some profits. Yeah. So I might as well use it now, right, for Hello Kitty. So
why not do it? You better do it.
I better. But you got to remind me. So next week. So I think the pre-sale is on Wednesday. So I gotta set my alert now. So yeah.
Okay.
But all right, Alyssa. Well, that was our NFT mint calendar of some to watch. We haven't done that in a while, right? Where we talked about some upcoming mints. I mean, let's face it, there hasn't been a ton of new drops, and I try not to, I mean, again, this is not financial advice, but I tend to not talk about too many of the upcoming mints. But we really have a strong lineup, I think, coming over the next couple days. And me personally, I'm going to be trying to get some of those, right? Like you heard me say Toy Stash, the Tony Stewart collection, Hello Kitty. Like those are ones that I will adrift if the drift ones are cheap enough. Those are ones that I want to definitely be a part of. So, yeah. Anything else on your radar, Alyssa?
No, but I wanted to add to that. Like, we're talking about these mints because they are like established brands.
Yes.
And also from projects that have been around that are solid. There's still a lot of mints happening, but like there's still rug pulls out there, and and you just have to be careful. But these mints are from brands and really popular things. So we're talking about it. But yeah, follow us on socials.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Yeah, so with that, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Like I said, we'll be back next Tuesday. But pay attention to some of those mints, and we'll definitely be talking about them next week. And again, the Real Metaverse, that really cool reality show style. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear more about that. Excited to see it in action on August 30th. So we'll be talking about that one more as well. But as Alyssa said, follow us on all socials, especially YouTube, where we're at right now, and on Twitter, because that's where you get the majority of the content. And you can follow Alyssa on Twitter as well. And we will catch everyone next week. Stay tuned. More great Benzinga content coming up on YouTube soon. We will catch everyone later.